We don't talk about blue, no, 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 no. Let's get this review started. Hello, everyone. This is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen to Fans as one here. And I really hope you enjoy my redo movie review to one of my favorite movies from 2010, which is Ned and Tango. And that movie have one of the most attractive princess I have seen from 2010, which is none other than Rapunzel. Man, I love Rapunzel. Every single time I see her on my TV, the more I absolutely love her the most. And so, hey guys, so today I am doing a redo movie review to the one movie that Luigi gave me think is honestly one of his weakest movie out of the Disney revival age. The same thing with Leia, which is none other than Encanto. Came out the year of 2021. Honestly, guys, there's no further ado. Let's get this review started, shall we? And sorry, guys, I was kind of skeptical about this movie. And sorry, guys. So after I heard that this film is going to be a follow-up to Raya and the Last Dragon, which is a way better Disney film than this. And honestly, guys, so after I heard they're making a movie called Encanto, and I was like, I have few typical about this choice. Like, seriously? You're gonna make a movie about Encanto? With all the sequel that you want to see? Which honestly, I want to see Frozen 3 better than seeing this. But honestly, guys, I was kind of not looking forward to it because I can't look forward to the movie without any trailers. Well, some movie I can be looking forward to it, and that John Wick prequel, I already know that movie's gonna be a masterpiece. And sorry, guys, and honestly, after I watched the trailer, and I was like, honestly, guys, it's good trailer, but honestly, guys, it's kind of lighthearted, just like Frozen 1. But after I watched the official trailer, this is when my hype of this film went down and all the way up. And honestly, guys, I was so excited about this film. And this is honestly, guys, and this was my most anticipated movie of 2021. So, I'm sorry, guys, and nope, I didn't see this movie in theaters. Man, this is just the second time. Honestly, this is just the second time I skipped Disney movie in theater. First it was Raya in the Last Dragon, and now we got Encanto. Why? Oh, it's because. It's because of the fact that there was a pandemic going on, and I don't want to go to the movie theater with my mask on. Which, honestly, guys, going in the movie theater with your mask, honestly, guys, it's completely unnecessary, and it was going all over the place. And so, yeah. And honestly, guys, I just wait until this film on Disney Plus, because when this film came out, honestly, guys, a lot of people really loved the film, but not the box office, because the box office in this film, it did pretty bad, honestly. It did pretty bad for a Kanto movie, for a Disney movie, which is the Walt Disney Animation Studio, which is the king of the animation, and this film didn't do well at the box office. But when this film hit on Disney Plus, this is when the popularity of this film turned into like a legendary, just like the Frozen duology and the Lion King duologies. But honestly, in that one song called "We Don't Talk About Bruno," which is the most popular song out of the Disney songs, honestly, got the same with "Let It Go" and "Into the Unknown." What honestly, guys, we're doing. Well, originally Into the Unknown was not the popular, because honestly, guys, at first they liked the song, but more they listen to it and more just really want to boycott that song. So what's over they don't do the same thing like the Wish song. Like, this is the thing when I get, yeah, honestly, guys, that's honestly one of the best Disney villain songs I ever heard for the history of mankind, and I would definitely see Wish if I found a day I can see the film. But honestly, guys, until now, there's a Black Friday going on, so I don't want to go see Wish on Black Friday. That's not gonna happen. And so yeah, so after I watched this film on Disney Plus, I absolutely love this film, and I do remember overplaying this film right though better than God, honestly. And I used to call it to one of my favorite animated film of 2021, which is going honestly, guys, which is going way too far, because this film kind of overshadowing to the mature version of Machine, which the mature version of Machine is a much better movie, a much better animated movie than Encanto. So after I rewatched this film like tons of time, honestly, guys, it's been 10 times I rewatch this film. But honestly, guys, I think Frozen 2 is the most rewatchable movie in history. The same thing, honestly, guys, the same thing with Tango and Wreck-It Ralph duology. And so yeah. And anyway, guys, so what do I think about this film after 2 years later? Honestly, guys, I still love the film, but I still think the mature version of The Machine is a 100 times better animated movie of 2021 than Encanto. Oh, I'm put a lot, honestly, I put a lot of the fan base of this film are going to boycott my opinion. Call me a Sony fanboy. Call me a Sony fanboy. Guys, I love this film. This film is a very work of art. But honestly, guys, the main reason why I think the mature version of Machine is a much better than Encanto, because honestly, guys, I'll probably Ouija Gaming would definitely agree with me, because honestly, guys, after I rewatched honestly, guys, so after I watched the movie called the Netflix film called the mature version of Machine, honestly, guys, more I rewatched that film and more just gave me like a Spider-Verse vibes of the movie. Honestly, especially for the animation. The animation is absolutely beautiful as heck. But I think that film is 100% way better than Encanto, which I don't understand why the Oscars win this film for the Oscars. Oh, I know why. Oh, I know why. Oh, it's because of the fact that the Oscars feel bad for themselves and they shame of themselves by snubbing Frozen 2 at the Oscars, so they give Encanto at the Oscar nomination. But this film was a win for Best Animated Feature Film. This film is favorite. Why in the world this film won at the Oscars? And honestly, guys, at first, I don't have no problem that Disney won. But honestly, guys, mature version of Machine should have won that. Like, come on, it's called Best Animated Feature Film, not favorite, best. And Black Critic Guy do have a good point there, because I don't understand why this film got won at the Oscars. Honestly, guys, not because of the story, it's not because of the character, it's because of the fact that this film is popular and they have audacity to win at the Oscars. That's not the Oscar. Honestly, that's not that's not the Oscar that's all about. The Oscar is all about honestly. The Oscar is all about giving animated feature film a because they have great story, great character. But honestly, the main reason why the Oscar give this film a win for best animated feature film is because this film is powerful. This film is famous. That's not the reason why. That is the most stupidest reason I have ever heard by the Oscar. This is the main reason why the Oscar was flushed down in the toilet, honestly. And sorry guys, I used to like this win, but now I finally realize that Ouija Gaming was right and the Black Critic Guy was right. Yeah, this film didn't honestly guys, this film should not have won at the Oscar. Honestly guys, you have to pick best animated feature film. Not Encanto, is the mature version of Machine. The mature version of Machine is a way more Oscar worthy than Encanto. It's just me, but I think honestly, I think Frozen Stupid Studio will come on my YouTube channel and boycott me, which I do not care. Honestly, it can show that it can show that Frozen Stupid Studio is a very toxic fanboy to Disney. I really love Disney, but I was completely uncalled for when this film won. It's because of the fact that this film was popular. Well, come on, Oscar, get yourself together. Stop that nonsense and get yourself together. Just because this film is popular didn't mean you had to win that. Thank goodness I got the thing out of my head, because honestly, guys, I just got really irritating. Honestly, guys, I just got really irritating that Oscar keep doing that nonsense all the time. He keeps doing that all the time, and look, I'm getting sick of it. And so, yeah. And honestly, guys, this film was fantastic, but the Oscar win has kind of bothered me after 2 years later. Sorry, guys, do I have any flaws about this film? Well, I kind of have it. It's had to be this film have no villain. Yup, this film have no villain, because honestly, guys, do you seriously think that this woman who's in charge of the family, who's the villain of the movie, honestly, guys, she's not the real villain. The real villain in the movie is nothing. Yup, this film have no villain at all. And people, can you please stop saying Frozen 2 have villain? Frozen 2 have villain. His name is King Otters. King Otters is a villain, which is Anna Nelson's grandpa. Was betrayed from an enchantress forest. I forgot to talk about it in my in my redo movie review, which I'm probably some people don't have a problem with it. Anyway, even this film is a masterpiece, but I think the mature version of Machine is 100% way better animated film, and that film should have won at the Oscars, not Encanto. And so, yeah. And anyway, honestly, guys, I think the story is really original because we have never seen this type of story, and Wish kind of kind of take this film. But that is completely nonsense because Wish movie is way more original because I don't understand why some people think Wish is a whip-off to Encanto. How did Encanto have to do with a Wish movie? Honestly, guys, there's a main reason why criticism of Wish was so freaking stupid. And so, yeah, and the characters. I absolutely love every single characters. It is just me, or it's just every single character name is just too complicated because they're both, honestly, guys, they're both like a Mexican characters. I don't know. Anyway, and now let's get to the main character with the glasses. Honestly, guys, she's a really adorable character. She's honestly one of my second favorite characters in this film. But my favorite character in this film, which is none other than the, honestly, guys, which is none other than the one, I'm sorry, which is none other than the, honestly, guys, which is none other than the one girl that who used the flower as her power. It's kind of remind me of Elsa, by the way, but with the flower version, not the eyes, the flower version. She's honestly one of my favorite characters in this film because she do remind me, honestly guys, she kind of remind me of the Encanto version of Elsa for Frozen movie. Honestly, let's think about it because Elsa have an ice power, and she have a flower power. Like flower power will always make flowers more beautiful. And when she said, "Does somebody say flowers?" Oh my goodness. I really want her flowers, and I would sniff that flower for 2 hours straight. Honestly, God, that was creepy. I don't want to see that. Anyway, and now let's get, to the strong lady. Yup, the muscle lady. Why she, why she killing a whole bunch of donkeys? Oh my goodness, she is so awesome, and she's kind of remind me of Ron from Kaisersville. Which honestly, guys, it's kind of remind me that TV Animation Studio, which is Kyle, watched this film, and all of a sudden they're making the one character named as Ron, which is the strongest kid ever in Kaisersville. Just copy, just make a reference to the girl, which is a stronger lady who carry a bunch of donkeys, and the donkeys, OMG. Honestly, guys, the donkey is kind of remind me of Sin, honestly. Yeah, honestly, guys, the donkey is kind of funny, honestly. And the one boy, why he transformed to the different version of all the Encanto characters. Honestly, guys, he's a really fantastic character. And now let's get to Bruno. Voiced by John Leguizamo. Oh, John Leguizamo. Great to have you back, man. Because not just one, not just two, honestly, guys, he was in 3 movies in every single year. Okay, first he was in Encanto as Bruno. He was in Violent Night as the villain in the movie, which is my favorite performance by him. And the other one that he was in a horror movie called The Menu, which I very sorry I didn't do a review on The Menu, which I didn't fancy doing it because I was focused on Disney review, honestly. And so yeah, and Bruno. Honestly, I really like Bruno. And we was really hope that Bruno would be the main villain in the movie. But honestly, guys, the truth about it, he's not the villain in the movie. There's a main reason why this film have no villain. Because this film have no twist villain and no villain. Honestly, guys, this is when people are getting sick of tired with Disney film with no villain. But if Wish have the real villain, people have audacity to say, "Ooh, they disrespect the white man." Oh my goodness. Honestly, Disney give exactly what you want. You want a real villain, which is King Monado from Wish. Honestly, oh man, this is the main reason why I think criticism of King Monago from Wish, voiced by Chris Pine, is so freaking stupid. Like, come on, disrespect to white man. We see a bunch of male villain in a Disney movie like a million times. Open your eyes and use your common sense. Get over it. Honestly, guys, this is the main reason why the society is screwed up the most. And now let's get to the one girl that she always heal everything. I love her. Especially, honestly, I do love her voice, I do love her dress, and I do love her hairstyle, and I do love her Mexico dance. And honestly, guys, this film is kind of remind me on watching the Mexico movie, because this film is Mexico, because honestly, guys, the character is Mexico, and this film is in Mexico, and the logo is in Mexico, like Encanto. Honestly, guys, I feel so bad that this film didn't do well at the box office, but this film did pretty well at the Disney Plus, because when this film hit on Disney Plus, this is when this film was popular for some reason. But once again, why this film won at the Oscar? Like, come on, it's the mature version machine should have won that, not Encanto, because I like Encanto, But honestly, the mature version of Machine should have won that. Like, come on, it's called Best Animated Feature Film, not favorite, best. Oscar, you better. You better not nominate Leo from the Netflix movie because honestly, guys, just because, you know what? I'm not gonna trash on that film because number one is it's starting with Adam Sandler, and second of all, I might give that film a watch. But honestly, guys, I just got really irritated that that Leo movie did a much better review than Wish, calling Wish generic and call Leo as a original film. Honestly, there's a main reason why this world was upside down. And this film will kind of have a climax, but this film have no climax, honestly. Yeah, this film have no climax at all. And the song, I absolutely love the song. Like, honestly, guys, my favorite song of this film, which is none other than We Don't Talk About Bruno. Man, I love that song every single time I listen to it. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. OMG. The most popular song of 2021. And yes, I understand, Dino 75 is gonna get really irritating because he got really irritating that this film was powerful, this film was everywhere, and there was a video about Encanto is the most powerful film of 2021. And I was like, people, don't forget No Time to Die. No Time to Die is way more powerful than Encanto. And anyway, guys, even this film is a masterpiece, but, like, come on. I seen way better movie of 2021. Like Last Night in Soho. That, honestly, now that's a good movie right there. And The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, that film is 100% way better. And including Spider-Man No Way Home, and then especially on the mature version of the Machine, and my favorite movie of 2021, which is none than the iconic masterpiece of the James Bond movie, which is none than No Time to Die, which is the final conclusion of the 007, I meant to say. So overall, guys, Encanto is a very well done movie, and yes, sure, this film is no longer everyone's favorite movie of all time because this film was originally as my favorite movie of all time. But I kind of, honestly, guys, I do agree. Honestly, I do agree some of the element that Luigi Gaming doing, and honestly, guys, I am starting to reading a bunch of negative video about Luigi Gaming, and now I like Luigi Gaming better than some of the YouTubers out there. But honestly, guys, I think Mature and KB Animation Studio is much better than Luigi Gaming. But honestly, guys, even Luigi Gaming has some problem because he need to calm down with his hype for Kung Fu Panda and don't call Kung Fu Panda, which that title works weird, honestly, for a DreamWorks movie. Darn it. So yeah. And don't worry, let's hope Kung Fu Panda 4 will save DreamWorks because this is honestly one of the worst years for DreamWorks. We keep getting one mediocre movie, which is then Teenage Carnage. Yep, I'm enjoyed. Honestly, my opinion on that film went down in the toilet. And I am definitely not watching Troll Band Together, and I'm definitely not watching a Bad Guy Holiday Special. I was thinking about watching it, but now I realized that film have nothing to about that special have nothing to do with the first film. Like, the animation was completely messy, the characters is completely ruined, and the voice acting do not suit up the character very well. So yeah, honestly, guys, and no, I am not watching Troll Band Together, and I'm definitely should not watch the Bad Guy Holiday Special. I do not care it's based on the DreamWorks film that it did a very well way better than the Northman, because the Northman was top of the box office, because honestly, guys, that film came out the same day of the Bad Guy. So honestly, guys, all guys said, but the Northman deserved more money than the Bad Guy. It's just me. So overall, guys, Encanto is a very well done movie, and even this film should not have won at the Oscar, which I just got really irritated about that. And you know what? I'm done talking about it. Anyway, this is honestly one of my second favorite animated film of 2021, and this is really, which Disney movie is better in 2021? All guys said, but even people do not like the movie called Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm gonna huge defending about that film, but I think Raya and the Last Dragon is 100 times better than Encanto. Main reason why I'm saying that is because that film was very well done. and that film, and that film was kind of have a villain whose name is Namadi. Honestly, guys, voiced by the same actress that she was in Internal, which is my favorite female character I've ever seen from the MCU. Which is honestly, guys, Internal is a epic, brilliant honestly, guys, I won't say it's a masterpiece, but honestly, guys, it's a very well done MCU movie. It's a very different movie than honestly than your typical MCU movie about saving the world and to beat the villain. Which, yeah. Anyway, I'm giving Encanto a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm giving this film a seal of Nick awesomeness. But even this film is a masterpiece, but honestly, guys, we all agree that Raya in The Last Dragon is 100% way better than Encanto. And yes, a part of a lot of people of Encanto fanboy and fangirl is going to be toxic fan base to bash my opinion on this film. Guys, honestly, we both have different opinion, okay? We both have different opinion. If you don't like my opinion, I highly recommend you watch my Frozen 2 trailer style instead of going on a comment and bash my opinion of some of the movie I think is your favorite. Not every movie I have to agree with you. Because honestly, guys, that's not movie critic it's all about. Because the movie critic is all about liking the film and do some nitpicking after nitpicking after nitpicking. But I don't do much nitpicking like towards your fan. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, honestly, guys, that was my redo movie review of Encanto. It here's some of the songs that I do enjoy, like that Strong Lady song. Oh my goodness, I like that song. And honestly, in the opening song called The Walk of the Family Margot, go, ooh, I love that song. That song is the best way you open the film. And honestly, guys, and here's the one song that is from this girl right here, her song about it. And honestly, guys, I do feel chemistry with her and the girl with the flower. Honestly, guys, they both a fantastic sister, but not but not as heavy as Elsa and Anna's sistership in Frozen 2, which is the best sistership I have ever seen. Way better than the sistership and Troll band together, which is the Anna and Elsa sister done bad. Sorry guys, that was my Ouija movie review of Encanto, and I definitely agree with Ouija Gaming about this film, but honestly guys, at least this film is way better than Strange World. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Strange World. Honestly guys, the most generic Disney revival age movie I've ever seen in my life. Not Wish, Strange World. Don't forget Strange World, because Strange World is just like your typical generic adventure movie like I say like a million times since Treasure Planet. Sorry guys, and stay tuned for my redo movie review, a movie review to one of the most funniest Pixar movie I have ever read in my entire life, which is none other than my Toy Story 2. Yep, Toy Story 2 is even better than Toy Story 4. Oh my goodness. Definitely way better than Toy Story 4. Yeah, I do not want to think about Toy Story 4 ever again. Sorry guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this Encanto family, please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share the video with your whole family. And even this film is a masterpiece, but this film is honestly one of my honorable mention under the best Disney movie ever. And yes, I think Raya is much better than Encanto, honestly. Yeah, people don't bash my opinion. Honestly guys, it's my opinion. If you don't like it, honestly guys, go watch something else. Honestly, just go watch something else. I don't want to hear any bashing people's opinion because I don't want to get involved with that anymore. It's stupid. It's overrated as heck. It's underwhelming as heck. Sorry guys, stay tuned for my redo movie review on Toy Story 2. And if I have time, stay tuned for my trailer style. And no, it's not going to be just Frozen 2. Honestly guys, for trailer style, I might give Ed a movie a chance to do a trailer style. Which honestly, guys, stay tuned for my next trailer style, which is another than the movie called Wish. But I'm making it as a Will the White Things Are trailer style. Which honestly, guys, I'm probably David said that I should have did Wish with the Frozen 2 teaser trailer. But let me think about it. Because honestly, guys, I don't want to use the scene where King Magago was talking to Asha, as I said. Yeah, talking to him because honestly, guys, there was a clip say, "I deserve what everyone deserves," which I love that line. That line is fantastic. Chris Pine, well done. Anyway, I see you next time, and so long, and adios.